Hello everyone, so back here with another video today. This is a little different than what I generally have on this channel. This is going to be a spoiler video, and we're going to talk about the 3 Chandras that were released today for M20. So we're going to go on curve because they all kind of work together. So we're going to start off with the first Chandra at a 3-drop spot. 2 red, 1 other. And her 0 ability is put a loyalty counter on each red planeswalker you control. Now, this is the only way she can put a loyalty counter on herself, but that's okay because she's got some other great abilities. Her other 0 is create 2 1/1 red elemental creature tokens. They gain haste. Sacrifice them at the beginning of the next instep. So this is going to go with another Chandra that we're going to talk about here in a second. Her -2, which is the best ability by far. You may cast target instant or sorcery card with converted mana cost 3 or less from your graveyard. If that card will be put into your graveyard, exile it instead. So that's great because you can start getting all your burn back, you get removal back. She's just going to really extend your hand, which is always a very powerful thing in a red deck. So I see this being a very powerful card. I look forward to playing with it here in the release in July. So let's jump into the 4-drop spot, which is a 1 red, 3 colorless Chandra. And her +1 is elementals you control get +2/+0 until end of turn. So that makes the 3-drop Chandra's elementals much bigger and makes a serious threat. So your opponents will definitely have to deal with one of these Chandras, or they're going to constantly have pressure coming at them every turn. Her -1 is add 2 red mana, which adds to the other Chandra that we're going to talk about here in a second as well. So that's always good. She comes down and you could use it to cast something bigger. Next turn you could kill something. So it seems good. But if you don't want to do that, you can just -2 her, and she's got a shock in her arsenal that can just hit anything she wants every turn, and she comes down with 5 loyalty. So she's 4/4, she has the value. So for an uncommon card, I think this is a really good card. And then last is the 6-drop Chandra. 4 colorless and 2 red gets you a Chandra that cannot be countered, which is awesome against a lot of decks that are running counters in them, control decks and such. So her +2 is each opponent gets an emblem with at the beginning of your upkeep. This emblem deals 1 damage to you. And that's right, you can stack these. So, at the beginning of your upkeep, they can be getting pinged for 2, 3, 4, and so forth if the game goes that long. Which it shouldn't, because you're already going to be putting so much pressure and dealing a ton of damage to them anyway. Its -3 is Chandra. The Awakened Inferno deals 3 damage to each non-elemental creature, which means she's got a board wipe in her tool belt, which is crazy good. So she can come down and just clean up a bunch of creatures for you and really turn the game into your favor. Her -X is also very strong. Chandra Awakened Inferno deals X damage to target creature or planeswalker. If a permanent dealt damage this way would die this turn, exile it instead. So again, she can't be countered, so she gets to come down and pretty much take out anything in standard. There's definitely a lot of big creatures out there that she might not be able to hit, but for the most part, she's going to be able to come down and do a lot of work for you. So sweet card. That being said, this is a short, sweet video as well. That is it for the spoilers today. Make sure you hit like and subscribe. I really appreciate it, everyone, and I'll see you all soon.